From the derelict bleachers of a jilted cinema, where the flip seats are petrified in stubborn prayer, a terracotta army poised as a domino trail on tenterhooks before the flick. The embassy flashes back to Perlendine, back to the MGM lion roaring in cartouche, back to a montage where the rope still tunneled through the curtain's mind before it was dragged out of hiding like a fugitive python, and the lumbering drapes slumped to the stage like fainting dames. This picture house that has only ever known the half-light, a perennial dusk, a breed of daylight muted as a silk scarf discarded across a lamp. This casino blindness slackens your canny grip upon the hour. The sun's absence is the one to blame, with this charcoal sketch of near darkness. Within this palace of pigeons, flying rats smoke embassy red and strike through grid-numbered cars with felt-tipped wings, with legs 11, Kelly's Eye number 1, 39 steps, Danny LaRue 72, Burlington Bertie 30, The Lord is my shepherd 23, 77 Sunset Strip and 76 trombones. I hear the warble of bingo at the top of a pigeon's popcorn-sized lungs. Other nights it's packed to the rafters, feathers fluttering and drifting, like a fistful of frisbee crisps wafting back to earth. You can only speculate the film was a resounding hit by the flying ovation, the cooing of encores. This is the tale of a Brienne cinema, where a town's worth of crowd around the Art Deco face to stare at the alphabet of the film titles being rescrabbled every Thursday. It is the tale of longing and loitering, hands shoved into pocket corners or folded in the fingers of another. It is feet stamping on the spot as you inch towards the entrance. It is the tale of a hailstone storm of popcorn, confetti through projection dust, where the most innocent coupling can mutate in the dark. The screen wall that only ever caught the shadow puppetry of the motion picture, the residue of the projection's luster, is being clawed from its corners and hacked from its sides by a wheeze of clumsy robotics, a long-necked dinosaur footed in a war tank's rubber crawlers. This clatter of sci-fi Jurassic tears the epidermis of brick and bends the ribs of girders. Arrows of light perforate the belly of the theatre, triggering the muscle memory of a pulley that whirls the phantom pleats apart on cue to the flickering of life cartooning in its folds. The embassy blinks like a mole, wincing at the alabaster of daylight, an overcast canvas it hasn't seen since 1939. The sky is quick to bag the roll of the once woven screen, the virgin skin to the twitching tattoo of Penabonta Rogor, the narrative of a foolhardy town unravelling itself. Brienne now floods into the theatre like the brimming tide of the River Ogmore when it jumped the queue in December 1960, bursting its banks into the foyer, waterlogging the upholstery and blackening the red velvet. Although this cult classic is low resolution, tarnished Technicolor and speckless 3D, it is a surround sound that makes you brackish with the tremor of the bulldozers, the hectoring of a pneumatic drill cross-examining your bones. The plot churns like cement in the drum, as an epic cast is unearthed, the Embassy Cinema's own prodigal audience. We gather round the felled wall, the backbone to the screen. We catch our first sight of the gods, the invasive white orchid clambering the walls, the balcony, the front seats, half a century of impressions, cushion dents, the hollows of our callow thrones. Now the last theatre has keeled over, quashed, erased, the way of all the Brienne pictures. From the pavilion of Bratler Street, the flea pit of the palace, the electric cinema, the first talkie of the town, later baptized the county, all razed to rubble, mowed to a car park, with little to park for. I have become the voyeur from the wrong side, a feeble-minded spectator to this final public screening. I hang on every craven word, wrapped on the edge, the suspense killing, alone as a tourist, forgotten on the film set.